Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. This is your general bi-weekly reading, Sagittarius, between the dates of between now and the end of September and to the 5th of October, okay? The first three cards are going to be for the rest of September, and the last three are going to be for the beginning of October, my darlings. If you haven't already, please check out your September love reading. They are actually fabulous, as is the September astrology video that I've posted as well last week. Check those out if you haven't. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, because I'm going to be adding some new content ad hoc in the month of September. So if you want notifications of that, just press subscribe and press the bell and you'll get notifications whenever I upload, okay? All right, my darlings. So the first card is going to relate to the universal energy, or what the universe is trying to teach you at this time, okay? And that is, wow, oh, lovely, darlings. Ooh, okay, that's the Ace of Pentacles. The second card is what is coming toward you, or your potential challenge in toward the end of September. And the third card is the outcome or experience for this up to the end of September. The next three cards are the same thing. You're reading that this is the first time I've actually just pulled the first six cards off the top of the reading, so that's amazing. Obviously I've already shuffled and meditated, etc., before we started, darlings. Okay, so first card. My mind went blank then. This is your first card. This is the universal energy, or what the universe is trying to teach you at this time, and that card is the Ace of Pentacles. This is really about a new beginning, isn't it? You know, aces are about new starts. They're about that initial spark, that initial light of inspiration, of an idea. This could be, you know, number ones, aces are related to, are related to new beginnings, are related to the start of a journey, or the first steps that we take, for example. And this is really saying that something's coming in, it's coming toward you, something that you can see, so Pentacles is what's manifested. So money, or I'm not saying that some of you will win the lottery, but some of you might. I don't even play the lottery, actually. But anyway, some of you might. No, I'm joking. I'm not saying that you're going to win the lottery. I'm just saying that made me laugh. Okay. It could be money. It could be a new job. It could be a new person or people coming into your life. A new house. It's something solid, something real, and maybe the universe is trying to say to you that this is what you need. You need something new to come into your life. You need to bring something new into your life. You need to start behaving or thinking in a different way. But it also is a gift from the universe. So it's opportunities for that to happen. Okay. The next card is the what is coming towards you, or your potential challenge, and that is strength. So, with the Ace of Pentacles, it's suggestive that there's something new starting. So some of you could be about to start a new job, or could have just begun a new job in September. And this is something that is, potentially challenging you. It's hard to be strong all the time. I mean, I remember the first, I'm no longer a teacher, obviously. As I said, I left teaching this year after 10 years or 11 years of teaching. And by this time, when I started teaching all those years ago, by this time in the year, I was done, and it's only 2 weeks in. I was exhausted. So some of you may be in a similar situation. You've just started, you've just become a teacher, or any new job, or a new course of study, for example, and the challenge for you is that strength. It's hard sometimes to be strong. It's hard sometimes. We're tired, we're weak, but this is about strength, this card. It's interesting, actually, because I don't often say this, but it is a kind of reconciliation as well. is the Strength card. So potentially some of you could be having a new start with a past lover, but we're not really focusing on love in this reading. That's what your September love readings are for, and the additional love readings I'm doing this month. So check those out. So I'll try to keep this, non-love related. This could be, it's September, so yeah, we have just started back at school. We have just started, people tend to start new jobs around this time, potentially, or in the summer months. So, this is saying, for you, it's about being strong. And really, if you are finding it difficult, recognize that the universe is giving you the opportunity right now to live through this difficulty, because it gives you strength. We only find our strength when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, when we go through experiences that make us feel vulnerable. That's where we find out how strong we are. So I'm gonna leave it there, because I think that will perfectly make sense for some of you. Okay, your final card, as I said, this is for September, is the outcome experience. Wow. Okay, for some of you it is love. Oh, nice. I'm not going to talk about love, but for some of you it is love. So some of you could have just received an offer from a past person, an ex-partner. You could be starting the relationship over again, okay? They could be apologising to you. You could be apologising to them. It's vice versa. You apply it. That's all I'm going to say about love. Check out your September love readings. Check out your September astrology. This could be, though, an offer coming in. So it could be... some of you could be apologizing to somebody, because this is the outcome or the experience that you might be feeling. So this might be moving in a different direction when it comes to the job that you're in, the circumstance that you're in, someone coming to you with an apology, you going to someone else for an apology. This is related to the sign of water, so the element of water, so the signs of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's an interesting energy, actually, because I think it's very clear, really, even though I'm trying to relate it to other things, it is really, I think it's really to do with love, this outcome experience. And it could be love of something, though. So this could be, you're in a position now, a job, a situation, a country. For some of you, if you've moved countries or you've moved cities or towns or states, you're finally in a situation in a place that you love, even though... And I can already feel the heat coming off these cards, so I'm healing is needed. You're in a position really that makes you happy, and I think, remember that. I think that even when it gets hard, if it does get hard in the end of in September for you, because you're in this new relationship or this new job or the new country or the new state, whatever, try to remember that this is what you love. Try to be grateful, try to be mindful of, actually, yeah, it's stressful, yeah, it's hard, but I am actually in a position that I want to be in, okay? So that could be that type of energy for that, or it could be that a person offering you a love, saying, I love you, I want to date you, or you doing that, vice versa, or I'm sorry, okay? So the next three cards are for this, the first week up until the 5th of October. The 5th of October is a Friday, actually, just bit of info for you there. This is, again, universe energy, or what the universe is trying to teach you at this time. Wow, victory, darlings, victory. So this is excellent, isn't it? And this is below the Ace of Pentacles. This would be a great thumbnail, so let's take that as your thumbnail. This is saying that wow, you take up the offer. Some of you're in this new job, you're in this new relationship, you get through to the end of September, and you probably feel like, thank God I made it. I know I did after my first flipping month of teaching. I were exhausted. You don't think you can get so tired. Anyway, so you get there anyway, you feel good at the beginning of October because you've got that first few weeks out of the way. You've got the difficult conversation out of the way, or you've got the reuniting with the person out of the way, and now it's time to move forward and to be happy. You feel victorious. This is a challenge, though. This is what's coming towards you, or a potential. Wow! Oh my gosh, guys, these cards are amazing. The Emperor. So this is, again, feeling so... I love the balance of this energy. it's when I've experienced this energy, when I mindfully reflect on this energy, and when I've meditated on this energy over a week or two, I found such a strength to it, an inner strength. I mean, no, duh. But I found such an inner, I'm laughing because I didn't even realise. But anyway, I felt so grounded. I felt confident. I felt like there was no rush to prove this to somebody or to prove that to somebody else. That's what this energy is like. That's what it feels like to experience. It's like you're in your personal power. You have balance. You have wisdom. You have enlightenment, with these stars over the head, this halo of stars, of enlightenment, of victory. She's also got the victory wreath on. The harvest moon is on, or the full moon in September is on the 25th. And we call it the harvest moon. And, this is like reaping the rewards, maybe. Obviously we've got some similar imagery on here with the victory wreath and the victory wreath over her head. And it can be related to pregnancy, this card. So some of you, maybe that's what you've been working towards. You've been trying to, get pregnant or adopt. I don't see adoption. It could be adoption, get pregnant. There's another card that wants to come out when I've just said that. Wow. So that's good as well, isn't it? So there's I don't like it there. Another race though. There could be this could relate to a decision. So if it is an adoption or a surrogacy, or a wanting a family, wanting to start a family in a non-traditional way, i.e. a man and a woman have sex and have a baby, that's a miracle, to be fair. We make it sound like it's so easy to do, but it isn't. I mean, you always think, oh yeah, get pregnant easy. No, it's not that easy. There's a window of about that many days, 3-4 days in a month that you can actually get pregnant. Anyway, I don't know why I'm boring you with this. But anyway, so if it's non-conventional, traditional way of getting pregnant, you could be receiving a decision that's positive. This could actually be coming into your life. This new child, this new family. If that's what you want, this is saying a decision will be made. So some of you will be adoption. Actually, some of you will be. Some of you. Because it's been challenging. This is a situation of, in this position, it's what is coming towards you or your potential challenge, and this is something that maybe potentially has been challenging you, but you become this. So yeah, if it's not children, maybe the potential challenge is feeling that strength of the Empress, that balance of the Empress, that abundance of the Empress, the wisdom, maybe that some of you that are struggling to feel that way, or that's something that you finally are able to embody in the month of October. And it just came to me that would be related to work for some people. For some people, this is work related, so you'll be in a situation finally, and you feel like, do you know what, I can do this. Like I'm strong enough to do this. I'm able to do this. I'm capable of doing this. You'll gain that in that confidence. I think that it might have been hard. You might have been doing this job for a few months, and then finally you're getting it. Do you know what I mean? Like you think, oh my God, finally I'm getting it. I'm working it out. I'm understanding how to do it, how I fit into this. So that's excellent. Okay, your final card again, outcome. So this is for that first week of September. Wow, look at that, guys. What a lovely spread. Do you know what? You're the third. The fire signs have had great spreads, actually. And I think you've all had the sun, actually. Excuse me. And I do shuffle in between. Anyway. Excuse me. So this is the outcome. So look at the outcome. You don't really need me to say, what do you want me to say about it? It's fabulous. It's happy. It's everything you want. This is related to your solar plexus as well, your third chakra. And your third chakra, your solar plexus, is all about who you are. And you connecting with who you are. And you not only connecting with that, but letting others see that. And you being confident in that. You just being you, and you being so cool and with that. And it sounds like getting pregnant. That sounds really easy. It sounds, oh yeah, get pregnant. Oh yeah, I'll just be myself. listen, I mean, just imagine doing the job that I do, and you imagine being a teacher when I was a teacher for 11 years or 10 years, whatever it was. I always forget. At 2008, anyway, 2007, 2000, anyway. Imagine me being in a school, being a teacher, and being intuitive and being empathic like me. Imagine what that's like. And it's like, for some of you, that's what it's like. It's like you're in that situation where you know that this is bullshit. Pardon my French. I usually prepare if I'm going to swear. You know it's bullshit. You know it's been ridiculous. You know that they're all liars. But I'm not saying that that's what it was like for me. I'm not saying that everyone was a liar or anything like that. No. I'm just saying, like, it's easy to say, oh, I'm going to be myself. But it's hard to do that because we all know, you know yourself right now that you're not yourself every day. We all are like that. Everyone's like that. We feel uncomfortable in certain situations, and we revert to ways that we revert to something that's comfortable. And this is you saying, do you know what? Screw that. I'm just going to be me. And it feels really good, really grounded. It feels really grounded and really, there's a lot of fire, a lot of your element here, a lot of fire, a lot of passion here, but it feels grounded, a lot of emotion, but it does feel grounded. It feels like you're walking in the right direction. You're going in the right direction. I mean, we've got 3 horses here. I never usually point out I've never ever pointed it out before. We've got 3 of them, and if you think about the imagery, the symbolism of the horse, that strength, that determination, you know, the tenacious, or not tenacious, that's not the word tenacious. Well, I'm going to say they don't give up, but that's not the same. I don't mean the same as tenacious. But there's a real strength here, and support and loyalty from the universe. I feel that's the universe supporting you, Sag. You've been through it, some of you this year, I think, and you know, I really hope that you can recognise the blessings that September's bringing you and that October's bringing you. Okay, I hope that made sense. Quite a nice reading for me to perform, actually. It really feels your energy is lovely and light at the moment, actually, Sagittarius. So even though I know some of you will have gone through, you'll be in a new place now. You know, we've had some difficult energies. We've had some difficult love energies as well. In this month of September. Again, check out your love readings. Check out my September astrology video. It'll give you a bit more information on that. But I know we've had that. But you're moving in the right direction. You're having a new start, and that new start is leading you to victory. Even if you feel weak, even if you feel, I can't do this, I can't do this, you can do this. And it leads to this ultimate happiness, love, acceptance, balance. Okay? All right, my darlings, I shall sign off there. If you haven't already, as I said, please, I think I've said it all to you guys. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Take care, my darling Sagittarians. Bye.